All right, boys and girls, welcome back to the channel. I'm also working myself as usual. It has been a few weeks, but a lot of things have happened, I won't lie. I've been on holiday. I went to Bulgaria for my birthday. Also, you might not recognize the interior here. I got a new daily. We'll go over that a little bit in this video. I will also give an update on the silver coupe, talk about another new car in the friend group, and some other stuff that I don't even know about yet. Check this thing out. We've got here the new daily. That's the old daily right there, you already know. So first thing you're gonna probably notice is how this has the most beautiful style 68 wheels. Yeah, obviously condition, don't worry about it, but they have brand new tires in the back. Good tires in the front, but they mismatch, so I need to get new tires for the front like ASAP. Next thing you're gonna notice is the beautiful bodywork. Then you're gonna notice sunroof, chrome trim, amber corner lights, front and rear. Then we come to the back and see the dual tip exhaust 6-pot. All right, now obviously 323 is not the most amazing 6-pot. Obviously my last daily is a 316, do you feel me? I wanted to jump up into a 6-pot, and I know for a fact the 2 liters on the E36 are just trash, like the 320s, and I never cared for the smaller 6-pot, and plus I already have a 320 car anyway. This is a 2.5, but it makes the same power as a 2.2. Obviously, some other cosmetic damage. Needs a whole new boot. The boot and car, and also the front end for some reason, the wings, bonnet, they're a different color to the car. Someone repainted half the stuff and didn't even do it right. In here, all right, we've got the most beautiful, it's actually pretty good condition. Obviously, it's a bit dirty, I need to clean that. We've got the cream leather SE, all right? Cream carpets, wood trims, fucking multi-function pre-facelift steering wheel. This is an E36 style steering wheel with all of the buttons and all of the sick shit. And then you're gonna notice the auto. Whoa! You can start rinsing me in the comments. Why you getting auto BMW? What's wrong with you, man? 3 Series. Quick thing, wanna show this. This is the M52 TU 2.5 liter. It's basically an E36 engine. It just has like all of these 2000s like emissions stuff on it, and this is dual vanos compared to the single vanos on the original M52. But it is very old. This, as you can see, this car is on a T-Reg, which means it's a 1999, which means no ULEZ for me, but fuck ULEZ anyway, I don't care about that. Very stock, as you can see, stock lights, stock engine, stock everything. AAC car, clearly. There's nothing much to see in here, it's just stock. I'm gonna get in there and talk about it a little bit. I actually want to talk quick about my reasons behind getting this car. So first thing to discuss is obviously the automatic gearbox. Why did you get an auto? What's wrong with you? Don't you want to drive your car? Well, actually, it turns out that I don't. I realized that there was a reason back in the day that I got the Lexus. As you lot know, yeah, I used to own a 2GS, which was a sort of early 2000s Lexus, medium size, sort of like luxury saloon car, okay? And I remember enjoying driving that a lot for the luxurious aspect and for the chillness and for the lack of involvement that is required from the driver. That car essentially drove itself. I just remember having loads of good times with the car and friends during lockdown and stuff like that. So I just wanted to kind of get back into the vibe of what the Lexus used to give to me. But I realized that I really hate how Toyotas drive. That's obviously quite extreme. I don't hate it. I just prefer BMW driver feel. I've said it enough times in the videos, I'm a BMW boy. So I instantly started thinking 5 Series, 7 Series. I kind of saw all of the stuff that was available in my price range and sort of era, like early 2000s kind of stuff. E39, very nice, but I remember driving one of them and I never really liked how the car felt sporty but luxurious at the same time. I didn't like that vibe. I thought that it needed to make its mind up. Bear in mind, this is me driving an E39 for like 2 weeks, and it was like 2 years ago. What I thought with a 5 Series is that I'm not going to get a 6-pot 5 Series because that's kind of trash. I would get a V8. Obviously, since I'm like a basic boy, I was looking for a 535 IA, but there was all these manual ones coming up that were like kind of weird condition. Or if I was to find a nice auto 535, they would be asking like 5 grand. Some dumb shit that's just like, bruh, an old 5 Series doesn't cost that much. Like, get over yourself. Then I was looking at 7 Series, which obviously is going to be the E38, which I don't actually really care about. Ultimately, I feel like everyone has an E38. I understand that they're sick because of all of the stuff that you get inside, like obviously like early 2000s technology, luxury cars, space, fucking screens, heated seats, like all of this like sick options. Cool, sick. I like that. Nice. But I just don't like the vibe of an E38. I feel like it's kind of rinsed. And on top of that, people are just asking stupid money for them as well. And plus, I feel like there's none left now. I feel like everyone bought all of the cool ones. I would have probably been looking for a 735i. I just couldn't find any nice 5 Series or 7 Series. I was going down the fucking E32 route and E23 route, which is probably something I would have enjoyed, but then at the same time, a fat old car like that is going to be so much effort to upkeep. So what does that leave me with? A fucking 3 Series. Bonuses and benefits of a 3 Series. It drives sick. A 3 Series is always going to be the best driving car. Not necessarily like built for comfort, but BMW has always made really well-rounded cars. And I think the early 2000s, the generation of the E36, is when they were just at the top of their game, in terms of my preference, obviously. So that just took me down the E46 route, and I realized that I had a sea of choices. I was looking for an auto, 100%. And I was looking for, obviously, a 6-pot. The day that I come back from my holiday in Bulgaria, I see this, all right? This beautiful 323IA that we're sitting in right now on Marketplace, already listed at some like weird price that's just like way too low. I'm like, what is this car for braking or something? What's going on? So I messaged the guy, I'm like, oh, blah, blah, is this car available? I go there, I test drive it, and I'm like, you know what? This thing is kind of blessed. It's a bit booky, you know, but it's sick. I leave a deposit. I tell the guy I can only come back next weekend. I spent a whole week thinking about the car, like imagining what it'll be like owning it, you know, making a rational decision. So I ended up picking this thing up. I've been driving it for like a week straight now. I've done about like 600-700 miles in it already. It's on 94k. The history of this car is pretty good as well. Me and Raza looked through it. It's only had like 3 legit owners before me, and it's been taken care of like reasonably well, but it seems to be in really good shape. The car feels solid. The drivetrain is spot on. The car's catalytic converter was obviously stolen. Amazing, we love that. Thank you to the cat thieves. I want to go over the reason I got this specific car as well. Obviously, we've got cream leather interior, okay? We've got the multi-function steering wheel with the cruise control, which is actually like a must for me. Trim level wise, it is an SE car, but someone chose to add a sunroof, which is beautiful, and I'm really hyped. There's probably some other stuff that I'm forgetting to say that I love about this car. This is mainly it. This is why I have that. This is the daily now. I've got plans for it, but as you know, the bodywork right now is trash. So this is the next thing I'm gonna look to get sorted. In terms of the old daily, someone will come and buy this like soon. And the best thing is, money that I get from the old daily is gonna be pretty much the same amount as what I paid for this, which is sick. Oh yeah, one more thing. In the back here, if we check this out, please have a proper look at this bumper. Now, this is obviously a pre-facelift SE saloon rear bumper. The old car has the same thing, but can you see the difference? This is a non-parking sensor car from factory. There are no parking sensors in the rear bumper, and when you select the reverse with your nice auto gear stick, there's no beeping, there's no weird sounds, there's no annoying bullshit. So essentially, this thing is like the most E36, E46 you can get. So this is my current situation. I don't know if you can tell, but I motherfucking need space, all right? I mean, like, for fuck's sake. There's no space. All of my drift wheels and tires and the wets that I need to sell still are in the back there. I have loads of steering wheels, like random parts. I just have loads of stuff and I need more storage. Another small update, Raza actually has an E36 now. Whoa, what is this though? What's this? What the fuck is this car, bruh? This little clip was from the day that he picked it up. Sheesh. All right, look at this thing, man. I'm gonna start it because I want to warm it up. Look at this cobweb. I think in here, hey, there's definitely a spider that lives and like inhabits. Can you see these cobwebs? I definitely have a spider friend in here who probably moved in when the car had loads of rot holes in it. This thing runs so bad. It's horrible. When you first start it after sitting for a little bit, it's so AIDS. My friend Max, who you lot have seen in the drift video, he's got the purple 323i. He did a feature with me and this car on his channel, which is fucking sick. Like, I'm surprised at how well the video came out, considering we planned none of it. So if you guys want to go see that, definitely check his channel out. His channel is going to be in the description and on the screen right now. I didn't film when I was doing this, but I did put the 3 spokes all around, as you can see. There's still like loads of stuff that needs to be done on this car. Obviously exhaust, obviously sound system, probably service the damn M50 so it doesn't take about 4 years to start up, things like that. But you don't need to go and watch the video on Max's channel. Definitely put in the comments that I sent you from my channel, because I think it'll be kind of sick for Max to see my viewers go on his channel. I've also been speaking to Harry from BMW Works, who did the majority of the work on this car so far, about doing more work like the exhaust and things like that. So that's going to be sorted in the future so I can drive it more, as I just don't really want to drive it right now in the current state. And it gives him PTSD of back in the day when I used to drive it broken. I thought I'd take it for a quick drive just to stretch her legs a little bit. In terms of this thing, I definitely suggest that you follow me on Instagram at Rogue Drive. Follow the Instagram because you're gonna see everything like as it happens on there. For example, I've had the matching 3 spokes on this car for like a month now. You guys haven't seen it on the channel, but if you were to follow me on Instagram at Rogue Drive, you would have seen this from way longer. Good morning, boys and girls. I don't even know where the fuck to start. Firstly, this video is probably not even going to be released in 2021. Actually, that's a lie, but it's going to be the last video for 2021. So with that in mind, I want to wish you Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, whatever you celebrate. Have a good time, do good things. Now currently I'm in the silver coupe. As you can see, we're chilling at like 37 fucking 100, just doing 75. Like, bruh, my ear's gonna fall off. Do you know what I mean? The reason that I'm in this car right now, I'm on an E36 and I'm currently taking it to BMW Works to get some work done. I guess we're gonna slow down to 55 in the tunnel. As you remember at the end of the drift video, I said that there's a few things that need to be fixed before I can drive this car again. I've taken it on a couple small cruises in town, but I haven't drifted it or driven it properly since the drift day because it's been broken. On top of this, I have now found the next step for the 325i. The result of the next step will be the acquisition of an E36 compact. For those of you who know me or have been following close enough, you would know that I love E36s, and one of my goals has been to own every shape that there has ever been produced. I'm not going to get into facelift and pre-facelift because that's way too complex and I don't feel like there's need for that. So what's really happening is I'm swapping the 325i for an E36 compact. I don't know if I've talked about my friend Tim, but he built this compact and realized that it's too slow and too old for him. At the moment he's driving a 2018 M240i. So the compact ended up in Harry's hands, and in E36 world, swapping a 325i saloon for an E36 compact is not really it's not a good swap. But considering condition and considering my prospects, I believe that this is a good choice for me to make. So on this fine cloudy December Saturday, I'm taking a cruise out to leave my silver coupe to get fixed so I can drive it more, and to go and swap my 325i for an E36 compact. I will go over the compact in this video. You will see what's up with it, and there probably may be a separate video on it, or maybe you're just gonna have to follow at Rogue Drive to see the progress of the compact. Also, I do have bad news. The Spider, Silver Coupe Spider, has died, unfortunately. Sad to see him go. Gonna miss the webs, but what can you do? Every time I come Harry's, there's just best sick whips. Mine guy's got 1 Series, some 335 IE93, black on black. Just chilling, fam. Compact as well, obviously. About to take this home. Look at this, it's going away. I'm gonna start crying. Jeez, out here with the compact. Feels like the middle of the night, even though it's 7 p.m. Anyway, I'm at the lockup. I've done some organizing. I've got too many spares now. But the reason I'm here, boom, here we have my 16x8 style 5s. These are gonna be going on this car here so that Harry from BMW Works can have his wheels back. And these are some JDM wheels, I think, with, yep, an adapter. So, you know, I've been here for about a couple of hours because, you know, JDM, cool, super rad to have cool, super rad Japanese wheels on your not so cool, not so rad European car, but adapters on the hubs. But what happens is bolts get rounded off, like for example this one, and now this car is forever JDM adapted in the front right. It's been way too long. So, all right, where do we, because basically they don't know shit.
I don't even know what to say. I don't know where to start, mate.
This is Bevan's 330 engine from his E36. The E46 is no longer. Long story short, there was a Skoda that was in the way, essentially, is what happened. So because of a stupid Skoda, there is now E36, which Bevan is putting an E46 drivetrain into. But yeah, his K&M pipe is gonna go in here with his decatted engine, exhaust manifold, sorry.
This is not going first. Flames.
So are these 4 E46 or are they the 328 ones?
It's the same.
It's the same, you tried it?
It's the exact manifold, it's
yeah?
exactly the same.
If it's the same,
Yeah.
Alright, well that's calm then,
Not
easy.
I already know.
That's calm then. Look, yeah, of course. This is, now, the best part about all this is that it's happening on the side of the road. So, we're chilling. Yeah, we don't have any other space, so we gotta do what we gotta do. So, in other news, this is my compact. I put the 16s in the back last night, but I couldn't do the front because the bolt was rounded. So now I'm gonna attempt to unround, well, I guess take out this rounded bolt in there. I've got my wheels in the back here, so they're ready to go. This car actually came with a spare M42 light and flywheel and a clutch to go along with it. So we have progress. 16 snap-on multi-point has been hammered onto the rounded off nut. Thanks to Bevsky, he hooked it up with the tools. Santa. So yeah, I'm gonna have to actually try and get this off now. I get so upset, but it's actually just funny. Look, this is the snap-on socket. Yeah, fucked it. It's broken, mate. Yeah, so this is why. Forget about adapting your damn cars, man. Just run stock wheels. This is my 16. The bolt was rounded off enough for me to be able to hammer normal 6-point hex head. So I'm gonna try now on camera with the impact, because, you know, obviously. And we're gonna see the destruction of this Chinese socket. The nut will come off. Oh my god, what? Bruh, it came off with the Chinese socket.
The way you were holding the gun with one hand and flinging it around.
It's okay. We got the fucking bolt out. Now, maybe I can run normal BMW wheels on my BMW. I think all E36s should, at one point in their life, have these style 5s on them. Instantly transforms the vibe. It's so good. Basically, the only reason I was able to succeed in taking those adapters off was an impact. So it's very clear to me that I need to invest in one now. All right, boys and girls, it's time for the walk around on this compact. All right, I've had it for a couple of weeks now. I tried to film this video last night, but it was dark. It was extra cold. Not that it's warm now or anything, it's still 5 degrees. With your favorite overcast British weather, including seagulls. I am currently on my lunch break, so I thought, let me come out in the daytime with some nicer light to film this, go around it, show you lot what's up. I'm gonna start from the interior because I really enjoy the interior of this and it's actually kind of rare. Of course, we have the E30 style dash, which comes in all compacts. It's black carpet with factory floor mats. Excuse the takeaway trash, you know, this weekend car. Next, you will notice the seats, all right? Here, we have some full cloth, yep, M Sport seats. Look at these things. This is insane. The condition is wild as well. There's literally basically no wear on them whatsoever. The only other time I've ever seen a full cloth M Sport seat was in a picture on like a expired listing of an AC Schnitzer saloon. Maybe 2-3 months before I saw this compact in real life. This used to be my friend Tim's old compact. He got it stock, put welded diff, coilovers, and angle mods. And he showed up to my house with it, and I lost my mind over this interior. Excuse my trash in the back seat, but full interior, parcel shelf included. Very nice, very clean. It's on 136,000 miles, so it is actually in really good condition. Next option you'll notice, sunroof. We moved to the back, all right? Compacts are notoriously shit looking from the back. Everyone's always complaining like, oh, bro, it looks like you just took a normal car and cut the rear end off. Yeah, all right, compact, this is the whole point. But the point with this exact car, right? You will notice this beautiful spoiler. And then you're gonna ask, what the fuck spoiler is this? Bruh, it's an OEM spoiler. This 318 Ti comes with a factory option OEM BMW compact spoiler. I'd never seen anything like that in my life. I didn't even know it was a thing. When I saw this, I lost my shit in terms of like how sick of an option it is. Do you know what I mean? We've also got the original dealership sticker on the back window. Definitely faded, but it is still here. Let's open the bonnet. Boom. The infamous M44 B19. This is the 4-pot you want. 1.9 liters, and it's a dual cam, naturally aspirated 4-cylinder. Extra light and extra torquey. If we look under here, you should be able to see the E36 lower arms. You will also notice, like I said, this has coilovers on it. These are adjustable top hats connected to normal, like just single adjustment, like cheap coilovers. So the car doesn't ride too nice, I won't lie. It could definitely benefit from some nicer suspension. And also at the moment, the steering feel is really bad. There's no self-steer at all, and I hate that. I feel like this is what BMWs are about, is the self-steer of how the steering actually just kind of does its thing and you trust it. This doesn't have that. It's not very confidence inducing to the driver. So after speaking to Bevan, he said that I can just take these top hats and like turn them or like switch sides or whatever and like basically add some caster. So like put this like up here basically somehow, which will retain the camber, which is very nice, but it will also push the wheel forward in the wheel well. Adding caster, which should ultimately result in better like self-steer. Other than that, as you can see, it is P-Reg, which means 1997. Being an early car, it does come with the amber corner lights, of course, all around. Another lovely tick box that this car fulfills is the fact that it hasn't been crashed. The shell here is ultra straight. Obviously, rear arches have been rolled to accommodate for some sexier wheels. I will include a photo right now. In terms of wheels though, I do have some 16x9s that I've been hoarding. So they'll probably end up going on this eventually. At the moment, I just have my 16x8s as like placeholder wheels. But all in all, I'm real happy about owning this thing. Bruh, I had to get back in this car. It's too cold outside, man. There's no way for me to do any car stuff and actually enjoy it during the winter unless I have my own workshop. This is something I've realized. So this is kind of the idea, to eventually get some sort of place where we can actually work on our cars so we don't have to be on the street. We can just have our own space, man, to like just do our thing. This is also a big part of the reason why the uploads are super slow in winter. It's just not easy to do any car stuff when it gets dark at 4 p.m. and it's cold. Driving cars though is definitely very fun in the winter because of the slick surface conditions. So I'm looking to get a new GoPro so I can get some like driver POV clips in the future. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Like I say, definitely follow my Instagram at Rogue Drive. That way you can stay up to date with everything I get up to. I want to thank you for watching and I want to wish you happy holidays. I'll see you in 2022. Peace.